My goal was to create a design fair that I wanted to visit, and I really am very happy. I think I've done that. I'm an architect, I'm an interior designer, I'm a collector, and I visited all the other fairs in New York, and I visited fairs around the world, and I realized that New York didn't have a design fair of the caliber I was looking for. There wasn't a fair that was dedicated to 20th and 21st century material that really was at the level that I thought New York deserved. And I thought, why do I need to go to Basel or Miami or Maastricht or London to see great design exhibited? New York is the creative capital of the world, so we should have the best of everything. We started with a very simple idea, that New York needed a design fair of this caliber. And this was my personal view. I went to a few friends that were collectors and gallerists and curators and said, hey, am I crazy, or do we need to do something? Do we need to start something? And they all said, yes, you're crazy, but you need to do it and we'll help you. And that's how the collective was formed. 12 people that came together that really had a common goal and were all willing to work, and also brought 12 different perspectives to it. So you have a fair that's been designed from the exhibitor's perspective, from the visitor's perspective, from an academic, from a curatorial perspective. So I think we've really covered a lot of different directions. What we did then is we all sat down and we developed our wish list. What were the top galleries in the world that we wanted to include? And from that list of galleries, we reached out to many of them, and then we started to curate so that we have emerging galleries next to established galleries. We have contemporary next to vintage galleries. So we have some of the greatest galleries in the world, from New York, from Hudson, from Lenox, from Philadelphia, from Johannesburg, from Paris, from Stockholm. I think there's been a fantastic response to the fair. I think people really appreciate the curated quality that we have, the mix of vintage material and contemporary material, the special exhibitions we have, and almost a career retrospective exhibition of Gaetano Pesce work that really hasn't been shown in New York in almost 25 years, and he is a design legend, an icon in New York, totally underexposed. So I'm really, really grateful that we were able to convince Gaetano to come and exhibit with us. He brought work out of his studio, prototypes. That's really important to me, because I think one of the things that's always lacking in the design fairs is there isn't enough of an element of process. You see objects, you don't see how it was an idea that went to a sketch, that went to a prototype, that was a failure, that became a development, that became a success. You only see the success. And I think Gaetano is emblematic of process. You see his drawings, you see his sketches, you see his prototypes. And you know, he's been a phenomenal success worldwide for many, many years. And here you get a glimpse into his process, his inner workings, his personal studio that has, I don't think, ever been seen before. So I'm particularly proud of that moment. You will see Collective 2, 3, 4. You will see Collective in New York. And then you may see Collective go on beyond our shores.